Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to No Man's Sky, shall we? We are working on the business of our specialist quest line. So we need to search an abandoned building for the GEC construction specialist, and we will. Life support getting low. That is okay. I'm doing the target sweep, and it's right over here, so it might just be this. I mean, it seems the most obvious building, but... Yep, you could see... When you see the smoke coming out of the doorway like that, that's a telltale sign that this is an abandoned building that's been taken over by, like, the nasty stuff and has eggs all around it, which is great, so we can make some cash with some eggs. Why not? We're here. A lot of people like to use the eggs for nanites, and I totally understand that, but I also need a bunch of money right now for buying things, so at this point, I like getting money too. Later, when I have so much money that it doesn't matter, you know, and nanites are more important, I'll rock that. But I've actually already been to this building, which is interesting. And they want me to come here again. I must have found this on my own. But the eggs are back. And... Oh, no, wait. Never mind. I'm hallucinating. I have not been to this building. When I saw that date, I, for some reason, thought it was a different date. And I realized, no, this is the right date. I've never been here. And oh, look at this. I can use the Atlas Pass right away. Get some condensed carbon. This was a good point that was brought up, and it was something I was worried about. The Atlas Pass, when you craft it at the anomaly, you just need to craft one. It is not a one-time use thing. You get to have it forever, so you don't need to craft more than one. But years ago, the Atlas Pass was much more difficult to get, and so I know I personally thought, like, oh, there's no way it's just that easy. Like, I'm going to have to... make a bunch of these because you had to go through more hoops, but they've made the first Atlas Pass easier to get. Alright, so let's go ahead then and finish what we need to do, which is look at the haunted terminal. We're going to check it out, and we'll just we can harvest this and just... Oh man, our backpack's almost full. How about that? I'll take it though, it's okay. And it says, user identified, terminal active, accessing schematics. The place the Overseer has led me to has long since fallen into disrepair. Its panels are buried beneath the same oily, pulsating fauna that I have seen before in long abandoned buildings. The air is fetid and damp. I power up the terminal with little hope of success, but to my surprise it buzzes noisily and springs to life. Analyze the schematics. My Overseer's intuition has served me well so far. I shall have to trust that these schematics contain the required data. Alright, so we got the schematics, and we've completed this mission, so we can go back to our Overseer and progress with the quest. We also need to go to a Korvac-controlled system and find a scientist, but we need to build the scientist terminal. Alright, first aid, encyclopedia, got ourselves a word. Fantastic. Alright, now... I believe someone was telling me that there's more stuff in these places than I'm actually finding that might be either buried underground. Let's see. There's eggs. I mean, I see the eggs everywhere. Subterranean relics. Yeah, perhaps that's it. What is that? The abandoned building. Well, that's where I'm at. Alright. Let me just go over here. Let me just make sure that there isn't anything like a cargo pod or something hidden. Okay. Now, we're going to come out. Is there a place to call my ship nearby? Not that I see. So I need to call my ship. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to just try to take as many eggs as I can. Oh boy, I got hit. They're shooting me. Took a little damage, but we got it. All right, I need to put some stuff in my craft because I'm full up. I don't really know if I want these non-compliant oscillators that much, but I will just kind of transfer them over to my starship, which does have a lot of space. So we got 3 eggs right away. Got the Sentinel hard frame. Put that in our ship. I'm actually just going to use this upgrade chart. And hopefully it doesn't find one that we already found. It might be too close to our base, and we might find a drop pod that we've already used, which would be a shame, but it's a good idea to look for it anyway. There it is over there. And here's a couple eggs. Okay, and we'll just kind of... Oh, here's a bunch more eggs. Okay. Alright, I got hit. I'll tell you what. That was pretty slow and clunky of me. And I took damage. But we have 10 eggs. Actually, we have 16 eggs. So I just made a bunch of money. And I'm just kind of like not even worrying about the fact that the swarm is here. I know that that's like unbelievably irresponsible, but that's where I'm at. Recharge my technology. And I still see 4 eggs out back. 1 egg there. I'm going to go for these. You see my health actually comes back after a while. And then now the health is coming back. Four more eggs. I got blasted without question, but we also got a lot of eggs right there. One more. In our ship. Taken off. Out. How awesome was that? Alright, so there's a drop pod that we marked. Let's head to it and see if we've gotten it. But now we have a bunch of stuff that we can use for... I just like having money early in the game so I can throw money at my problems of collecting difficult resources and just speed up the process a little bit. Not necessary, of course. And if you want stuff with nanites, go for that with your eggs, but I'm going to sell it for some cash. This is actually kind of far away. So we need to go out to the atmosphere here. And from high up, we can fly. we go. Doing some rolls. Now, I don't know if I have all the ingredients. Woo! I was out of control. I believe somebody was telling me on the YouTube comments that it's the same every time. The same 3 ingredients that you need for the drop pod. So you can just carry stacks of them on you just to get these very easily. Like stacks of each ingredient. So let's see, what do we need? We need nanotubes, we need sodium nitrate, and we need antimatter housing. Okay, so for this, sodium nitrate I can probably get if I build a personal refiner and just throw sodium in there. And then the antimatter housing just takes ferrite dust, which I should have some in my ship. But if I don't, that's the easiest thing in the world to get. Just pick it up right here off the ground. Does it have ferrite dust in it? No, it doesn't. And it also doesn't have sodium, so I'd have to use what I have on me. And I need 1 more ferrite dust. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Here we go. Alright, now I got enough. I'll make that antimatter housing. Like this. And then I'd need to deploy a portable refiner. But it'll take all my ferrite dust to make a metal plate. Alright, fine. Fine. We'll break all this stuff. Whatever we have to do here. Alright, I'm going to go into my inventory, and I'm going to craft. No, my inventory is full, so I was a little too far away with my ship. Let me just throw some stuff on the old ship. I want to throw on, not the eggs, because the pirates will want that. I'm going to put on pure ferrite, chromatic metal, Korvax casing, Mordite is fine, awful sack is fine. Okay, great. Let's break apart the geo. What do we get? Hopefully a whole bunch of ferrite dust, and we did. Okay, so now I can just make a metal plate which will allow me to make wait, I made the antimatter housing. Oh, right. This will allow me to make the refiner, which will allow me to then put in sodium to get enough sodium nitrate. Hopefully. If it's not, I'm going to have to look for sodium. And there's some around. All right, let's go get some just in case. Got it. Alright, let me see about my little refiner over here. Okay. How you doing? Put it in my backpack. We'll pick this up. And we're going to go over here. Awesome. And let's see. Yeah, you only need 10. Easy. All right. So, again, we can pick. Do we want it to go up here or down there? I got to tell you what. I want it, and I can pick. So I want it over here. I don't want it to be up here. I want, like, this whole square thing to be filled out. Then I'll work on the edges. More technology is really useful, but right now I just like carrying stuff. So I'm going to just buy this. Excellent. Thermal protection is falling. That is okay. Oh boy. Oh no! Oh man, my jetpack. So embarrassing. It wore off at the worst time, right in front of a hole in the ground. Alright. No fuel? Well, we can get fuel. How do we get fuel? Uranium. That's right. Now, we're going to rock out and go back to our buddy, the Overseer, which is our base right here. And apparently it's going to take 2 hours, and that's too long. So take me up into space. And from space, aim at our base. And by the way, if you're ever concerned about pirates, you can, of course, I think there's modules you can install that cloak your, items. Maybe they're just cloaking contraband from the authorities, but maybe you can conceal them from pirates as well. But the other thing you could do is just use your base teleporter and avoid a conflict in space with them. Boom. Fantastic. How are you guys doing? Alright, got some clusters. We'll take those. And then, I guess I'll take that. And then we can put in... I guess we want goo. And then this one, it's time for so much. Okay. Well, actually, this one will be just runaway mold. I've got some more now, so. There we go. And then this guy in the middle guy. Maybe it's in a bad spot because the ship is so close. There we go. Alright, I need you to do some copper. You already have some chromatic metal on deck, actually. Now, I'm going to just quick split and put half in there and let it rip. And I'm going to put this in my suit. Alright, let's go talk to the dude, Merchant Kabe. What's up? You are back. I'm so glad. I'll extract the storage blueprint as soon as I have the data. It's good to see the Gek are so invested in the success of our home. They are clearly happy to see me, energized for the task at hand. Here's the data. Here is your blueprint, as promised. A trivial task. Their code was just sitting there to be manipulated. So now, what's unbelievable is that we can make way more storage units. Before, we could only make the one. Now, this used to be more important because they were smaller, but now we can make a bunch, and you could put these on your freighter, too. Now then, do you think, friend, that we should put that service terminal to use? Fill our home with the clicks and lights of the Korvax? It would be so lovely. The Overseer feels the base would benefit from a Korvax scientist. They would like to see good use made of the blueprint they worked so hard on. I agree. I'm so glad we had this chat, friend. Me too. All right. So, again, if we want to build... a terminal. Oh, it's down here. Science terminal. We just need magnetized ferrite. I think I have some in my ship, don't I? No, I only have 15. I must have used it for something unbelievable, but let's go. Let's teleport. I'm just going to go right here to the space station within this system. And then immediately I can strut to the galactic terminal. And we do need wiring looms. We know we need that. We need ferrite dust. I'm just going to buy it. And they've got platinum. They even have residual goop on sale, which is kind of funny. That we could turn into nanites if we really want to. Alright, so I'm going to sell. And we have 21, which we can sell for 1.4 million, and we will. We could buy another ship or another multi-tool with this much money, which is great. But what I need right now... Okay, so this is wiring looms and chromatic metal to repair that last bit. That's not a problem. This is installed. We can already put in the rocket launcher, so let's do it. Sweet. And then what does this take? Wiring looms and microprocessors. Yeah, let's just build all the stuff that we have. And the chromatic metal is being made. I'm going to go ahead and go here, and we will buy like at least 3 wiring looms. And then I'll buy all this ferrite dust. Great. Let me look at this. Oh, I need the microprocessors, that's right. Multi-tool, do you have anything that's being built? Oh, we need magnetic resonators for this. Well, we can buy those, and then the other piece, sometimes we can find that. So I might as well get those. I'm going to go ahead and buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 microprocessors, and I'm going to buy 3 magnetic resonators. And then I can go here. We can finish this thing. So we can scan the economic sectors. And then this guy, let's just put that on there. Now we're just looking for quantum computers. What does this need? Glass. I can actually get glass pretty easily. I can make it now. I got the recipe for it. But I need those frost crystals. But sometimes dudes will just sell it. Let's see if I can get to this guy before he leaves. What you got, buddy? Trade. Alright. Oh, they're selling chromatic metal. I'll buy all that you have. That's so good. Thank you. I'll buy all your goop. Thank you. I'll buy like 5 hydraulic wiring just in case. I'll buy a few amino chambers. Like, this is what I said. I just like to spend money on these things just in case I need them for installing a component. And then I don't have to worry about like harvesting them. I'll just have them here. Alright, fantastic. And let's see if back here at this other terminal there's anything else that looks really awesome. There is... nanotubes, jelly, plating. They're selling copper. I'll buy it all. And then they're selling goop. We'll just refine that into nanites. And then do I want like a stack of Metal, probably. A stack of nanotubes, probably. Great. Feels good. All right. So we didn't get everything that we were looking for, but we got a lot. We can finally repair this, which gives us an empty space in our starship. The multi-tool we just need a quantum computer for. This guy we need glass for. And everything else that we have is installed. And we still have 1 million from all those eggs. And that was just from raiding one station. We got all that money. So I'm pumped about that. Alright, now what we need to do for our quest. They want us to build the room, but we really need to go to a Korvax system. So that's going to take us making warp fuel, rather, a warp cell, which just needs antimatter and antimatter housing. Put them together, and what do you got? Bippity boppity boo. And then now we can warp over to a Korvax system and try to find ourselves a scientist. So what we want to do is make sure we have enough warp fuel to get to, there we go, a system that contains a Korvax. So I'm going to just craft up another antimatter housing and another antimatter so that I can make yet another warp cell. Because you see how when I make warp cells and I drop them in, they fill like a percentage, 25 in fact, of my hyperdrive, my current hyperdrive. So now I can jump quite a ways, and you don't always really need to have enough to jump back because you can use the teleporter. But we're going to go out, and we have to get out, and we have to get out of the pull, and then we need to push down. And what is this red? Does that mean bad guy? I hope not. I'm going to push down. I'm going to go to galaxy map. And I'm going to go to free explore. And let's see. Can we find a system? This is Gek. Here we go, Korvax, right there. So we'll just warp to it. So you want to find a system that has that icon for the Korvax, in this case, whatever species you're looking for. So there's Gek, there's Vy'keen, there's Korvax. I don't know if the new species that they just added have their own systems or how that works. We'll find out. Alright, awesome. And in this system, there's some freighters down there. All we need to do is go to the space station. So let's look for that. That's the first stop. It's right there. We're going to go to the space station, get the teleporter, get the exosuit upgrade, but we're also going to look in the back room for a Korvax. And if not, then it might be on the surface of one of the planets in here. We'll find out. Okay. And let's run this way. Snap up this suit upgrade. And I'm going to go ahead and throw in another slot over here. 35,000, sure. I'm going to check in this room. And here it is. Look at this guy. Physicist Entity Yakins. Let's talk to him. What's up, dude? The electronic lifeform's bright greeting suddenly slows. They tap into their personal data while their facial lights dilate and internal systems crash. Columns of streaming data show their power levels spiraling downward. Korvax. Vikino. Broad. I don't speak, unfortunately. The lifeform looks to me for help, then points to my gathered resources with a single slow and desperate movement. Now, I don't know what he needs. I'm going to give him metal, and slowly, painfully, the entity inserts the element into the slot in their hip. There is no effect. Their mask lights go out. A fresh electronic being is downloaded into the now empty metal shell. This new entity ignores me. Okay. So that didn't go well, and that's definitely not the person who wants to potentially work at our base. Or if it is, we've kind of blown the opportunity. But let's check other places. Okay, so let's see. What are you selling? Anything good? Dirty bronze. That bronze is filthy. They're actually selling gold, which I'm going to buy. Okay. And let's see here. I'm going to just go to the mission itself. See if we can find who we need. They really want me to build this cylindrical room. Like, this is like a absolute vital component. Oh, you know what? No. I'm wrong, because I'm not going to be able to do anything until I build the the terminal. Anyway, even if I find the right person, it won't work. All right, so I got to do that first. I'll buy all that. Turn that into nanites. Dioxide can be good, but let's get the teleporter. Let me just go back. Now we can just get here easily. I'm going to go to my base. Let me build a terminal first. Hopefully that'll move things along. God, they really want me to build this. Alright, fine. It takes a bunch of pure ferrite. Do I have any pure ferrite? I have magnetized ferrite. Alright, I'll refine it. Fine. Alright, we got this. Put that in the bag. I'm just going to split it. And go. What do we got here? Chromatic metal. Beautiful. Alright, go ahead. Turn that residual goop into something great. Pick those up. Alright. I'm going to go over to my storage container and put more stuff in here that I'll forget about. Like, gold and magno gold and amino chambers, hydraulic wiring. Pugnium. Better. Alright, I'll pick that up. That's still going. Let's see if I can make this terminal. I'm going to make this room to make them happy. And we could try to put it outside our base and connect it. Oh, I don't have enough. It even takes more pure ferrite than this. Woof, what a waste of time. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll refine it. Just take all my ferrite dust. Go ahead. This should be enough. It is. Alright. Let's put it down. I'm going to try to build it next to us so that we can walk into it. Let's see. Free placement. Boy, they really wanted me to, Let me see if I can build it better on the inside. Can I build it above me? I don't want to build it inside this at all. Let's see. Okay, it's not stacking very conveniently. Maybe it's like upset that I have this weird structure. That's actually... Ooh, that was almost better for a moment. I mean, the room is huge. It's like slowly getting further away. It's interesting how it's moving. Okay. Build it right here. And then I need to connect it. So I don't even know how I get into this room. Sure, I'll connect it, but where's the door? There it goes. Alright, so it's connected. Alright, it's sort of built. Construct a door. Oh, okay. Here's where you build the door. Yeah, put it, I guess put it here. Now I can walk inside, and then now we need to recruit the guy. Okay, now it's going to tell us where it is. So we had to build this to get us to show us the Korvax. So we can dismantle it probably, and now we've got it. I can maybe try to attach it later. All right, so let's get the magnetized ferrite. I know I have some in here. And we can build a terminal for this guy. I'm not even going to use that separate room. I'm just going to leave that over there. And dismantle it later. I like to put these guys next to each other so they can talk. Good workspace. There you go. And then that's in here. And now we just need to get ourselves a Korvax. We need a skilled scientist. Alright. So, access the mission log and select scientific research. Here it is. Alright. Okay, so now we need to consult the map. So I couldn't jump ahead like I did. Game didn't like that. Alright, so let's go to the map. In space. Okay. And current mission. Yeah, current mission. Oh, really close. Okay. We've already been to this system, I believe. It's the water system. But that's fine, we can do that. Okay. Now, this is a situation where we want to fight these guys because they're attacking the freighter. And this is the 5 jumps freighter mission. So we're going to try and get there. It's hard for me to rotate around enough to get them. Okay, that was bad. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to fire my rocket launcher. I don't even know if that's the bad guy or not. I'm shooting everything that I see. I got him with the rocket launcher. And I'm just trying to rotate. Here we go. Where are you? Okay. I'm going to move a little bit. And overheat on the rocket launcher. Critical damage. Okay. So I'm going to actually charge up my shield a little bit. A lot. Make this easier on myself so our ship doesn't take that much damage. There's 6 pirates remaining, unfortunately. Which is a lot. Okay. Almost got it. Alright, 1 down. I'm going to charge my shield with this as much as I can. And let's see. For some reason, I think my rocket launcher is like homing, but it's not. So I got to do a better job with it. All right, another pirate down. Got to go over there. Oh, they're behind us now. And where are we? Okay. I know. One down. I know. Purple beams. All right. Almost got it. I think we got him. Or not. Boy, there's a lot of bad guys here. Okay. Is that all of them? No. Boy, there's so many. I know. Okay. Almost. I think this is the last one. Did we finally get it? Yes. I mean, I almost absolutely died right there. I'm at 1 health. Let's talk to the guy. He says, commendable. The life form, who must be the captain of the freighter, looks greatly relieved. They gesture as if to welcome me aboard their vessel. So let's go aboard. By the way, there's a planet. And let's go on their ship. So you can see I have 1 health with my ship. I did a really bad job. I'm terrible at dogfighting. I need to practice it. I basically did not move because moving and trying to orient my ship in the direction I need to fire is still a challenge for me. But that's why having a lot more sodium and stuff to recharge your shields, or the item built to recharge your shields, is fantastic. Perfect. Well, let's look at our ship. Actually, the systems aren't damaged on the ship so far, which looks good. And did we get anything from those pirates? It doesn't look like they had anything. But we're going to talk to the captain here about a potential reward and see if this is the freighter that we want. We also are in the right system to meet the Korvax finally and get a scientist in our base. Everyone, I think this is a good place to end the episode. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your help. I can't wait to see if this is our freighter. I can't wait to get the scientist recruited and to continue onward and upward in No Man's Sky. I hope you're still finding this guide to be useful and fun. Take care, everybody.